Greetings, mammals, and welcome back to another episode of Chicken Police Painted Red. We've finished up our visit with Dr. Sesus Quetzalcoatl. Dr. Sesus Quetzalcoatl learned that he went to school with Mullen. We've met with everybody in town to say our goodbyes, as we're going to the Wessler residence to confront Albert Wessler, and we believe that he killed his brother Ibn Wessler, took his place. Let's begin. We also learned that Marty has been on the chicken police for some 15 years, and 10 of which he's been with Sonny, who is a detective. I'm not sure Marty's learned a whole lot while he's been on the chicken police, considering he's pretty slow to grasp concepts which Sonny gets pretty quick. It's a little concerning that he probably just focuses on guns. It's if he was a little bit smarter, you know? Anyway, to the Wessler residence to confront Albert.
The sun was shining, and all the ducks were in a row. I felt ready. The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together. A revealing glance or a careless word, and I'd have the answer. I knew we were in the right place. I knew it was nearly over. Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go straight ahead. What could possibly go wrong? Here I am, Natasha. I hope you're waiting for me.
I hope they're all waiting for you. Or not,
Fairy
actually.
gods. I knew he was rich, but wow.
Wow, look at that place. It's all blurry.
Half the city is in his hands, Marty, and half the Council of 12.
So,
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
yes, it's always a good day to go fishing.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Wessler's expecting us, and Natasha too, I hope.
I'm assuming he would be expecting us after he tried to kill us twice.
You hope?
If I'm right, she could be our only chance of survival.
That is true, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how much... If Albert is really Ibn, then who knows just how unhinged he might be.
Lovely prospects, huh?
Yep, so, well,
I've had worse.
it's the only prospects we have.
Really?
Yeah, what? When was it worse? What was this? You want to elaborate on that? No? You just want to, okay. Well, look, a tower. We were told about this.
What the hell is it? Water tower? Turret? A frickin' lighthouse?
It could be all of those things, maybe.
I think it's a monument to an enormous ego, Marty.
That too.
Well, anyone who builds a tower this big must be trying to compensate for something.
Maybe they just like a big tower.
Or he just has too much dough.
That's probably more likely. Too much dough and money, and what are you gonna do? Help the world and make it a better place. No! Instead, we're gonna build a giant tower in my property. Serves no real functional purpose but to be there. And something extra to clean and take care of. Look at the fancy car.
Quite the steed, isn't it?
Yes, it's got horsepower.
Seems nowadays organized crime pays well in Clawville.
Do they still measure vehicle control and strength and horsepower, or is it some other power?
Are you surprised? The chicken police retired.
Well, they say the team's back together again.
Back together again, we're here to fight crime. Bring in our guns, we're shooting all the time.
Nah, that's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, Marty.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Just improbable. Okie dokie. I wonder if it's got bullet holes in it and stuff from being shot at. Oh, look, a rat knight.
Huh, one of Wessler's ancestors, maybe.
Wessler's ancestors were poor cobblers. More likely, this represents what he thinks of himself.
Wonder when he had that commissioned.
I wonder how chivalry is compatible with organized crime.
I don't think it's at all compatible with organized crime. It's more about the person than the actual crime.
Ibn was planning to leave the underworld.
Still doesn't make him a good person.
When his twin brother tore out his tongue, poked out his eye, killed him, and took his place.
Well, that's a nice, succinct way of putting it.
Yeah.
It's better than the word mutilated. Even the word mutilated sounds awful. Cool statue, I guess. Wonder how much it costs. It costs money.
Is this a mansion or a grand palace?
Could be both.
Or a small city.
Well, if it comes to hide and seek, old Wessler will have an advantage.
I mean, if your expectations are kind of low, it could be a small city
A serious advantage.
that you never leave. Maybe a school or an institute. You know, I was thinking, if we get rid of Albert completely, and then there becomes a power vacuum, even if he was trying to get out of crime, his influence is still there. But if he's gone, who's going to kind of take his spot? Because nature abhors a vacuum and must always try to fill it. So I'm curious what's going to happen.
Hey, not so fast, chickens.
Chickens aren't really renowned for their speed.
Please excuse my partner. We didn't mean to be rude, it's just his terrible habits. As you may already know.
Why does it say bouncer? I should already know his name. Huh. Let's talk to Gabriel, see if we can, harass him a bit.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in.
Meow.
Funny, I don't recognize them.
Well, maybe if they had some guns with them? Tommy guns?
Thompson's machine gun.
Oh yeah, now I remember. The two suckers in the luxury van you shot to pieces. Twice.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What are you doing here, chickens? Would you like us to finish what we started?
Well, you certainly don't make very much progress. How much longer do you think it would take you to finally kill us?
We'd love to have fun with you boys, but we need to talk to your boss.
Really?
And while we're at it, the lady of the house is also expecting us.
They made it sound like it was going to be this huge battle and fight just to get onto the property, and now we just kind of walked right up.
Is that so?
Strolled right in.
Yeah, that's so horny.
That's so horny? What?
In that case, I guess there's no reason for us to waste your precious time. Is that right, Gabriel?
Get the hell out of our sight while there are still feathers on your skin, chickens.
Chickens. Eh.
Easy, pal. We're not even here anymore. Until next time, boys.
I wonder if bobcats are prevalent in Slovenia. They said it's a land of big cats. Bobcats aren't really very big, though. I mean, they're still scary. They got sharp teeth and claws, but I've never really known them as being like, the big cats, mountain lions and tigers and panthers and bobcats. Anyway, see you later, gents.
This must lead to Wessler and Natasha's suite.
Ooh, sugar sweet.
Let's get the big guns out and kick the door down.
Yeah, guns blazing.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
I was promised a big old shootout and a difficult time. This has been kind of a cakewalk.
Oh, my trigger finger's itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
I know, right? Can Marty help? Come on, just shoot someone.
Relax, Marty. Someone is gonna pay.
Let's just
Tonight.
commit some murder.
Yeah, just don't let it be us.
That would be, preferable. I don't want to die. I want everyone else to die. I mean, I don't. They do.
It's like the vegetation's trying to suffocate these beautiful walls.
Yeah, they do have a lot of plants in here.
Maybe it will. Maybe in 100 years, nothing will be here but plants. An endless, planet-sized jungle.
The planet's much bigger than that, Sonny. I think you just mean a building-sized jungle.
That's quite a dark thought.
Yeah, maybe. Unless he means the whole planet is covered in plants. Maybe one day.
Yeah, it is.
Do they have nuclear weapons in this world? Who knows? Hey, look, it's Olivia! Bloop. Let's talk to Olivia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Olivia.
I don't know.
Sweetie.
Pleasant it is.
Get lost.
Rude.
What did you say, ma'am?
We weren't former lovers, but Marty makes it sound like y'all were, a couple at one point.
Turn around and get the hell out of here now, if you want to make it out with feathers intact.
Is her nail shiny, or is it just a different color?
Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're here to kill someone.
Martin,
Or confront them. One or the other.
Huh?
don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger, and also her.
Ooh.
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk to Mr. Wessler and Miss Katsenko.
Why are they talking so low and quiet?
You really don't understand, do you?
Not really. Could you elaborate?
What do they not understand, Olivia? So, what is it exactly that our guests don't understand?
I was trying to tell the detectives that Mr. Wessler's very tired and doesn't welcome guests this early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
Why didn't she just say that?
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes himself. I'll entertain them until then.
Oh?
Thank you, Miss, Katsenko.
It's interesting. You almost forgot her name.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
Martin?
What?
It's all right, Olivia. These gentlemen are my friends.
Oh, I would use that term very loosely.
Yes, Miss Katsenko.
The friend, not gentleman. Yeah, dang, you got too many plants in here. You should really cut down on the plants. You got too many. Well, look at the architecture. We'll talk to you in a second. We got stuff to look at. No? You got a fountain in your house? God, this place must be really dirty. I mean, even with all these plants, it's just like everywhere. They die and they shed or whatever it is when plants lose leaves.
This place is incredible, but it kinda gives me the creeps.
It's incredible.
Because you know what lies behind the beauty.
Yeah, a really nice building with beautiful architecture that's covered in plants for some reason.
With Natasha, too?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided a lot of things, Sonny. You're pretty slow to say things. Considering you worked together for 10 years, you're really withholding information sometimes. I think you'd be comfortable like that. Well, maybe 9 years and a few months. We don't actually know when you got shot by Martin. You guys just keep alluding to it without telling us why. But, okay, let's talk to Natasha. What's she want?
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's rather furious. Are you sure this can't wait?
He can't be furious. He got ate by the animals and the hive.
You commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with our combs intact.
Yeah, our combs are important.
So you know who left the threats?
Yeah, sort of. We think so.
Oh, we know much more than that, Natasha. We even know where you used to work. We talked to Madame Zavas.
Oh, that's an interesting little bit of information to bring up right now.
Wild gods.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
Do you think it's easy for a woman to talk about such things, that she used to be an escort?
But like, so what? I did a job. I got paid for it. I like doing that job. Unless you hated that job, then yeah, I wouldn't want to tell anyone about it because you'd be embarrassed in the fact that you hate it. You would just give some sort of alternate euphemism, like, I used to take care of clients and their, see to their possible needs. And then let people interpret that.
Along with Molly?
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, I know, Natasha. I also know all of this was a trap.
It's a trap!
I guess you could ask for reasons why.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painfully I could. You weren't even supposed to know.
Well, you asked us to investigate it, and then Deborah died, so things just kind of got crazy and got real big. And then you didn't ever try to reach out to us after we went to the weekend house and found dead Deborah. Where did you go after all of this? We had more questions.
A lot shouldn't have happened. Poor Deborah shouldn't have had to die.
Mm-hmm.
Dear sweet Deborah.
Yeah, like, why did she die? Who killed her?
Cold, stiff Deborah.
Maybe she ran into, Albert, and Albert got really mad because he found the card and he knew what the card was for. No, because she was already being threatened with that beforehand. So, what? Maybe he wanted us to find Deborah?
Please don't say that.
A price worth paying?
You cannot think I had anything to do with that. You just cannot.
Why not? We're now suspect of everyone. Yeah, you're looking kind of spish there, hun.
I don't know, Natasha.
I don't know anything.
Please, Sonny, tell me, what is going on?
Don't you already know?
You have to know, right?
Right? You can't be that ignorant.
Please.
Excuse me for making you wait, detectives. I'm having a rough morning after a long night.
Oh. Did I know he was a little shorty before? Because I don't remember him being so short. He's a little shorty. He's a little cutie. Eh.
Is that so? Our night was also kinda long.
Yeah, somebody tried to burn us alive. Somebody tried to shoot at us twice. Somebody continuously tried to have us murdered, is what we're trying to say.
To put it mildly.
Mm-hmm.
I was just telling the gentleman that you were exhausted, my dear, and they should come back another time. I'll escort them out.
That's a lie. You told us that we would have to just wait until Ibn/Albert was ready to see us.
Oh, honey, no need for that. My door's always open to the legendary chicken police. Please, come on in, guys. Let's talk in my room.
Let's talk. Let us talk.
Then this way, please.
Marty, keep your gun ready.
You just stay here, my darling. I'm sure our conversation will bore you to death. Please, go and refresh yourself, or tell Olivia to go make some coffee.
There's definitely gonna be death involved, hopefully, if we play our cards right.
Yes, dear. Whatever you like.
How we roll the dice, and whatever other, metaphors you want to use.
Please, follow me, gents.
Yes, we shall follow you, Albert. Mr. Wessler.
Lead on, Wessler. So long, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, yes. I love the ladies. Thank you, Miss Kachenko.
Goodbye.
Yes, this might be the last time we ever speak to one another. Goodbye, Natasha. Alright, upstairs into the room. Why is she up there when she was down here just a minute ago? What's going on? Anyway, well, let's go up the stairs and into the room to talk to Albert and confront him with these facts. With Marty, because Marty will be with me. Yeah. Hello, Wessler. I'm gonna look around a bit and see if I can find a way out.
This estate is rather impressive, Mr. Wessler.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Well, thank you.
I suppose it took years and years of cumbersome work to build it.
Yes, years of hard work.
Yeah. As you say, Mr. Featherland, I'm rather proud of it.
I never said you were rather proud of it.
You should be. Whoever built this place has a reason to be proud of himself.
Because it's not you.
Are you trying to say something, sir?
Yeah, you didn't do it.
No, just thinking aloud.
Yes. This place is so impressive, I'm impressed. Ooh, that's a big mirror. We'll talk to you in a second, rat. Ooh, a night table. Wow, look at that. Oh, a revolver.
You keep a revolver in your bedroom?
Right?
Yeah, a bad habit. One who has a lot to lose has a lot to fear.
You have a great deal to lose. You've already lost your family. Probably. I don't know what happened to your parents. But even your only brother who loved you is dead.
I agree.
You didn't see that one coming. Interesting. Fine brandy.
Yeah, would you like a drink? This is a rather rare brandy. It lifts the spirits, if I may be so, poetic.
I wonder if you can have different beverage preferences as twins. Like, maybe Ibn loved brandy, but Albert's like, I can't stand alcohol. That's a minor detail. I don't think that's relatively important.
Really? Tempting, but I need to keep a clear head, Mr. Wessler.
Yeah, and my aim needs to stay straight.
Yeah, I've heard you don't despise a good vintage.
You probably heard many things about me.
And I've heard you don't despise murder, Wessler. By the way, you've heard right. But everything has its place and time. Drinks, guns, dead bodies, and the truth.
Oh, now we're just messing with him.
Yeah, I see you're in a poetic mood as well.
I'm quite the poet.
More like prophetic.
Ooh!
And that's not a good sign.
Oh, we're calling you out, Albert.
Yeah, are you trying to intimidate me?
A little bit, maybe. Is it working?
No, that's not how we do business. We're gentlemen.
I really hope so.
Yeah. We're here to make peace, son. Boy, man. I don't know how old you are. You're just a tiny little adorable rat. Oh, wow, look at the painting. We'll look at that in a second after we look at this expensive bed.
Impressive bed. Looks cozy.
Wonder what it's made out of. Is it a spring mattress? Do you have the technology for memory foam? Is it just stuffed with feathers? What's inside this mattress?
Sure is better than a cell.
Do you flip it?
That's right, Marty.
I don't know. It depends how nice the bed is on those in the cell.
I'm not sure I understand, gentlemen.
Do you? Do you?
We'll see about that.
Yes. Good, good. Now we shall ask you about the painting. Ooh, it's missing a corner.
This painting.
It's missing a piece.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes my comb stand up.
Oh, hey, no. Chill there, man.
I'm not surprised.
But the corner is missing.
It is, isn't it?
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
Oh, they're pretty good together. It's like they're a team.
Well, yeah, this painting's unfortunately damaged. I don't know where the missing piece could be.
Yeah? Well, maybe we do.
You don't know. Well, if you're interested, we know exactly where it is.
It's in my pocket. Well, actually, it's in my bag, which I don't seem to have on me.
Really?
Yes.
Really? It's here with us.
Because we found it.
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat scratch on it.
Oh.
More like a rat scratch, because it's a monogram.
A monogram.
A.W.
Yeah, for A&W Root Beer. Not a sponsor.
That's...
Albert Wessler. He's a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
That's also A&W. Probably that. Probably not the root beer.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you trying to say? I have no time for your childish charades.
Yeah, I'm a psycho murderer.
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah, see? Rats, you. No more puns. Let's talk.
So, what do you want to know? I've heard you've been through a rather eventful few days.
Oh, have you?
Oh, you have rather good informants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city. And you are exceptionally resilient. No offense.
We are hard to kill.
None taken. But tell me, are we gonna flatter each other for a long time, or are we finally done with the courting?
Well, I thought we could do a little bit more banter.
Straight to the point. I like it. Yeah. So let's continue like that, shall we? What do you want? How dare you intrude upon me in my own house?
And how dare you murder your brother who loved you?
Oh, forgive us. Our moral compass has been confused a little bit after someone tried to kill us several times in the last 48 hours. With fire, with machine guns. I could go on.
I think that's actually pretty much it.
And while we're at it, you could answer some of our questions. If you've nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear.
Yeah, she.
And then we'll just leave you alone.
We'll go our separate ways. With your cold, dead body behind us. Or maybe in... Well, no, you're not actually technically police. I think right now you're just about to commit cold-blood murder.
All right. I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me anyway. So, can we start?
Let the games begin!
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
With pleasure. Alright, new function. I'm gonna ask you some questions about your lovely partner, Natasha Katsenko, who's not really your partner, that you sort of stole from your brother, but didn't really steal because she probably is terrified of you because you're a psycho.
I have no idea what she sees in you, but Natasha's been seriously worried about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she, really worries more than usual, but it's understandable. Those disgusting messages.
Yeah, I know, disgusting, that I wrote.
Disgusting, all right. Do you know why that word exactly? Why did they write that specific word everywhere?
Yeah.
Since you've been to the Nile, I guess you know the answer to your question.
No, he's a good little manipulative rat.
Didn't it bother you, Wessler? What Natasha used to do? Surely it must have upset you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why? Did it upset you when you discovered your wife did the same thing?
Oh, you're trying to get a rise out of me, are ya?
What did you just say?
I think it worked.
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me laugh. I know about everyone who ever set foot in that place. I can even tell you who Molly's regulars were, if you're interested.
Oh?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Sonny, don't.
Don't do it, Sonny. Keep your cool. Is that what the sound a chicken makes when it's angry? Maybe. I don't know. I've never really encountered many angry chickens.
Yes, detective?
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll kill him later.
You're right, Marty. It's not worth it.
Yeah. We need to answer some questions first.
You're funny, you know that?
Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit of a comedian. I tell jokes. How about we ask you about the piece of the painting?
About the painting.
What about it?
Yeah. My brother Albert made it. He's a great talent, but, still, he's a rather troubled individual.
Oh, really? Are you?
Such self-criticism.
I know.
What did you say?
I said you criticize yourself, Albert.
My partner means that you and your brother are very much alike. Identical twins, if I'm not mistaken.
Only one of you is dead.
Indeed. But, what does that have to do with the painting?
And one of you is missing an eye. For some reason, I think that was just to cover up the fact that he had his hands broken and he had his tongue cut out. It's like, oh, he can't talk and he can't write. Somebody must not want him to reveal something. But then you gouge his eye out just to make it like, what the fudge happened to you?
We'll get to that. Don't worry, Mr. Wessler. So Albert made the painting at your request, is that right? And the one that's in Natasha's room in the Tsar, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a crime?
No, but you're still a criminal.
No, it's not a crime in itself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends how old Natasha was, and is that illegal in this world? I don't know. Photo of the Wesslers.
This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Yeah, see?
Why do you think so? It's just me, Natasha, and my brother.
And my brother. Not Ibn, but my brother.
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes. But if you already have the right information, suddenly it starts to talk.
The picture talks, so talk, rat, or we walk over your secrets.
Really?
I don't know what I'm saying.
He fell in love with her, didn't he?
Who do you mean?
Albert.
Albert, of course. He fell in love with Natasha. All those sessions while he was painting the pictures. Were you there every time?
Every time.
You mean, me?
Me? Yes, you.
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 No. I mean, well, Albert was painting, yeah, but I wasn't there all the time. Albert was there, all along.
Oh, yeah? Your multiple personalities have different names, or are you always Albert?
And do you think he could have fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you think happened to him? Who tore out his tongue?
Yeah, who did that? That's awful. I like my tongue. I can do things with it. I can do things like this. And other things, like talk.
Eh, I have no idea.
No idea? None whatsoever? Are the ideas escaping you?
Did Natasha know about what happened to your brother?
What you did to him?
No, of course not.
Oh, really? She should know.
Do you love beautiful things, Wessler?
Maybe.
Why do you ask that? Yeah, of course.
Get him all flustered.
You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Stop. Enough. If you want to ask something, ask clearly. Don't play with me. You understand?
Yeah, see?
We're just doing our job.
And our job is to find the truth.
Then do it clearly. And quickly. Yeah, I'm really starting to lose my patience.
As if you had any. Albert's letter.
We visited Albert's cell and found something he seems to have forgotten to take with him in his great hurry.
Oh no.
That's a big mistake.
Yup.
A classic, even.
Oh, I love the classics.
What the hell are you babbling about?
We're not babbling about anything. We're speaking quite clearly.
This is Albert Wessler's love letter to Natasha,
Ooh.
More like a confession.
Of murder.
in which he tells her he's capable of doing anything for her.
Yes.
Even the most horrible things.
Like murder.
Yeah, this letter doesn't prove anything at all. Albert is mad. Insane. He's not normal. No one would believe his word, don't you understand?
Maybe. If he hadn't written it all down.
But they believe yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not Albert Wessler. You're Hobart Ibn Wessler, aren't you? How good it feels to be in his skin.
Oh, it feels so good. I love to wear the skin of other people. After I devour their bones. Or I feed them to the residents of the hive.
How dare you?
Just tell him, Sonny. I'm getting tired of this.
Right? Can we just quickly get to the interrogation?
You're just a cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you wanted to. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get Natasha either. Am I right?
Yeah, you're a pathetic loser. You lose. But it's not his fault he has schizophrenia. He was just born with it. He just didn't know how to deal with it.
What? What did you just say?
She hates you, doesn't she? She doesn't know. She doesn't understand why. But she hates you. It's instinctive.
Yeah, what do you know? What could you possibly know about suffering and loneliness and the darkness? What could you know about hate, huh?
Well, I don't know what he knows about hate, but he is definitely familiar with suffering and loneliness. Yeah, alright. Let the investigation begin! Well, we're already in the investigation. It's the, questioning! That's right, yeah, let that begin. Let's ask some questions. Oh no, he had a gun in his pocket the whole time. It wasn't just on the nightstand. He had two guns.
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in the gizzard, of course.
That would be preferable. What were you thinking, Albert? How long do you think you could keep it up?
What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Yeah.
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Word of advice, it's not good to start a relationship built on lies. They don't seem to go very well, or last very long.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Right? I kind of knew something was off about you.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see. I didn't have to behave like Ibn. They only had to believe I'm him.
Oh. No. You wanted to wrap everyone around your dirty little fingers, didn't you? Why did you decide to take your brother's place? Yes, why indeed?
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Oh, yeah, why?
Yeah, as you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
Oh, you had to convince yourself, so you knew it was wrong.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Yeah, that's probably not advised to do that.
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
Yeah, what? Hello?
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you? What a comfortable excuse.
A comfortable one. We should call you Doug.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Yeah, your definition of love and our definitions of love are two very different things.
Cry me a river.
Build a bridge.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
Stop with the diversion tactics, Rat. I know what you're up to, and I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm the one
You
asking.
can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler. But you won't get far with that.
Yes, I'm a very complicated chicken, and you don't want inside my brain. It's a scary, weird, sad, dark place.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
You were evading my question. Ooh. You wanted to wrap everyone around your dirty little finger, didn't you? Why did you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately? Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler? Did you ever believe?
Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler?
Right.
Did I ever believe? I still do. I believed it all along. Don't you get it? I am Ibn Wessler.
Wait, no, you're Albert. You're Albert Wessler.
And also, Albert Wessler.
Yeah.
I see you're starting to understand.
Oh, okay. You are a complicated individual. So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now? Did you enjoy tearing out your own brother's tongue? How did it feel? Does it make you happy to control others, Albert? Does it? So you feel that way. Imposter, manipulator, cruel. Maybe this one? He's crazy. He's an imposter. Impasta. I like pasta. Pasta's tasty.
So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now?
That's... one of you needs to be in charge.
Does it sound crazy? Maybe it is. But Ibn lives inside me. Sometimes he's even stronger than Albert ever was.
What, did you eat him or something?
Do you think you can avoid the gas chamber with this, Albert?
Yeah.
I don't have to avoid anything, Sonny. You and your friend, will never leave this place. It's better if you start getting used to the thought.
But place is pretty cozy. What room are we gonna get? Does it have a nice big comfy bed like you have? I'll even do one that's a little bit smaller. It's cool.
You're not the cold-blooded killer you'd like to think you are.
Yeah, at least I hope so.
Yeah, do you think so? Try me, detective.
How about I not do that? What made you think you can deceive Natasha? What would you have done if Natasha found out? Kill her too? That was the plan? Take his place and live happily ever after? Oh, I'm 50%, that's good. What made you think you can deceive Natasha? What would you have done if Natasha found out? Kill her too? That was your plan? Take his place and live happily ever after? Is that what you thought you would do? That was your whole plan? You just thought imposter would live happily? Haven't you ever seen the movies? It never works out. Or read a book, or probably actually, I don't know about real life. I guess we wouldn't know if it was successful in real life. Deception is never good. Would you kill her too? That was your plan. He's an imposter, he's a manipulator, and he's cruel. And he manipulates. None of these are manipulated. This one.
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily ever after.
Aww. Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
What?
His what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you to understand.
No, I understand. I just think you're a little crazy. What's with the metaphors?
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
No, he's dead. You fed him to the hive.
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
Please stop shaking the gun.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but maybe I can turn that cruelty against him.
What? When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
Yeah. At what time? Was it 3:57? 7:49?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Featherland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha, who was shivering under the weight of my gaze.
Oh, yeah, she's shivering. She's so scared of me. I want her. You're not well.
You simply fell in love with her? End of story?
More like you fell in lust.
Not in the slightest, Mr. Featherland. Love is, just chemistry. What I felt was more than that.
You are not well, sir.
Everybody thinks that, Albert. But we all feel the same. We're just fools.
Huh?
No, Mr. Featherland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
You are not a well person.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then. He just didn't know it yet.
You're not okay, sir. Maybe, no. I don't know if Cesus is the answer, but you need help. You're just a cheap copy, you know that. What did you do that made Ibn get you locked up? You enjoyed leading everyone by the nose, didn't you? Did you think you can explain everything with your insanity? I kind of want to know what he did to make everyone get locked up. He's wounded. I guess cheap copy would be that, but he's cruel.
One eternity later.
What do you think? Do you enjoy?
Do you think you can explain everything with your insanity?
Oops.
Don't be a fool, Sonny.
Yeah.
Insanity is just a temporary state. Just a stop on the way to enlightenment.
That's what a crazy person would say.
So you admit you're insane. That's surprising for your kind.
Hey, schizophrenia is just a condition. It's not his fault.
Of course I'm not insane.
Oh, well, the doctor would say, well, I don't know if he'd say insane. Mentally unwell is a nice way of putting it.
Ah, well, here we are.
Yeah, and so we're just egging him on.
Albert was insane. He lost all connections to reality. But I saved him.
What?
You mean you're Ibn?
Both of us, Mr. Featherland.
Okay. I almost understand everything now.
You're a little terrifying, you know that?
Don't mock me, Mr. Featherland. You're still at the wrong end of the gun, you remember?
Yeah, I've been shot before.
It would be hard to forget.
Did you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert? When did you decide that we too have to die? Yeah, why do we have to die? I'm kind of not wanting to die, please.
When did you decide that we too have to die?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I didn't want to hurt you, even after what you've done at the club, after interrogating Natasha and me so cruelly. I didn't care. You just saw what's on the outside, just scratching the surface.
Or a scratchy little rat.
Until we found Deborah.
Yeah, why'd you kill Deborah?
I didn't even know about you finding her until the phone call from the Nile. Then it all became clear. I understood I underestimated you. I had to remedy that mistake before it was too late.
And I think you overestimated the ability of your goons.
You remove anyone if they happen to cross your path, don't you? Without batting an eye.
Ibn had always been like that. Albert the opposite, so don't think I wasn't struggling, but eventually, yeah. Courage won, every time.
More like arrogance.
You mean fear.
Yeah. What do you know about these concepts, detective? You spent your life chasing petty nobodies until you turned into one of them.
No, we had some big serious cases. You just think they're nobodies because you're self-absorbed.
I may be a nobody, Mr. Wessler, but at least I know who and what I am. I'm Santino Featherland. Tell me, can you still tell who you really are? Albert, Ibn, both of them? Neither.
Yeah.
Enough, Santino. Enough games. Ask your last question before I get tired of you and pull the trigger.
Okie dokie.
I'm very close to breaking him, but if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant. It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds.
Yeah, let's take off the bandages and find out what's really underneath. If you still had a spine, you'd put that gun to your own head. Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind. What? Why would I want him to kill himself? I'm not trying to get him to kill himself, because then he might end up just killing me.
Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Yeah.
Natasha was, simply amazing, gentle, kind, lively, but still so, distant.
I don't remember his head twitching so much. He is kind of scaring me.
You're telling me.
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of charm and grace and everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
I think so. You're kind of freaking me out.
I think I do, yes.
Well, freaking me out more than usual.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see? It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Marty, I hope you're pulling out your gun very slowly.
Was.
I think I've corrupted her. She's not that gentle and pure creature I painted on the canvas anymore. I ruined her. She became rotten under my hands.
Oh? Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me, can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
I think so.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for a long time. Ibn idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more extreme, and more true than love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling. And infinitely red. Just like love.
I don't think you're okay, sir.
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Because he's not all there.
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
You didn't have to die.
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
Whoa.
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
No!
More than life itself.
Oh, okay.
You see? We're not so different after all.
Yeah, except I'm one person, and I've known who I am the whole time.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Because I'm a chicken and you're a rat.
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Yeah, Marty, get him!
Goodbye, Sonny.
No.
So long, Albert.
He don't. Ah! Howard is Ibn Wessler himself. The madman took his brother's place and is trying to tie up loose ends. If you don't catch him now, maybe it'll be too late. Okay. This got. Okay. Oh, who shot him? Oh. Oh, it was her.
So, you heard everything.
Yeah, oh.
I heard everything.
Okie dokie.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
Yeah.
And thank you. If it weren't for you,
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before firing.
He had a revolver. He would have got one shot off, and then Martin would have pulled out his guns and killed him. Because last I checked, he has a regular, just standard pistol.
About who to target?
You know, I truly loved Ibn.
In your own special way.
But this man wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
Oh, you better believe it. You killed him.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly,
the cops. But how? How do they know?
I have no idea, Marty.
Yeah.
do not look at me. I did not call them.
Was it Olivia?
Olivia?
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
Maybe their hands.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
Eh.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her.
Yeah.
Hello, boss.
Hi.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Before you say anything, we can explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already told me everything.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool.
Monica.
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
We did? Well, yeah.
Thanks, Mon. Should we say we owe you one?
Probably owe you all everything.
You know already, boys. Shoes are my weakness.
Oh, the stereotypes in this game.
Hey, mine too.
What?
Of all that's furry, we don't want to hear that. And boys,
Yes, boss.
don't believe you'll get away with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from both of you with all the details. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us. Right after I figure out myself what the hell just happened.
What Monty's trying to tell you is that we had good reason to investigate outside the law, but we're sorry.
What happened to you, Sonny? You're sorry? Did you hit your head?
Right.
Why does everybody keep asking that?
Maybe he did. Is this a dream?
What
Better
I
not be.
need.
So can we go now, boss? Without getting handcuffed?
Her glasses bounce on her nose. Anyway.
Don't give me ideas, Santino.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Right away, sir.
Thanks, boss.
Ooh, he says boss and he doesn't deny it. Cool! Oh, wow. Hey, it's Timothy! And Bloodborne, Monica, oh my god, everybody's here, the whole gang! Well, part of the game. Zip's not here, and Mullen's not here, and Boo Boo. Okay, but anyway. Let's talk to Natasha about all this, real quick.
So, what now? Where to next?
I think I should mourn, right?
Something.
You should.
Probably.
But I don't know what to feel anymore, Sonny.
Yeah, you know what? It's a complicated situation to be in, and you can do whatever you think you want to do.
I understand, Natasha. You know, if you need anything...
Yes, I know where to find you.
Yeah.
See you around, sweetheart.
Yeah, the gross hotel.
Ma'am.
Miss?
Goodbye, detectives.
See you later, Natasha.
And what about you, Sonny?
I'll go home and sleep. Maybe for 3 days. I'll try to forget.
Never.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. If there's anything I can do.
I'm not sorry, Natasha. It's better this way. We find out painful truths, but at least we see clearly now,
True.
don't we?
That is true.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We thank you, Natasha. You saved our lives.
Yeah, that is much appreciated.
But it was also me who endangered you in the first place, right?
That just happens to be happenstance. It really wasn't your fault. You didn't deliberately do it.
Well, I won't argue about that.
Alright, we'll just agree to disagree. Anyway, let's talk to Monica. Say thank you for being Monica.
Thanks again, Mon. If not for you, those fur heads would have put holes in us.
Yeah, see, now you avoided a fight with the goons.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
Well, we didn't do that.
Well, actually, that wasn't us.
Then who was it?
Self-defense?
Natasha.
Alright.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
Right? Yeah, I'm glad she was there, and, Ibn, Adam, Albert. I'm glad his back was to her.
It was for us too, believe me.
Indeed. It was quite fortuitous.
How did you know we were here?
Yeah.
I always pay attention, Sonny. And because I know you like you are my own nestlings.
What, how old? What? I am confused.
No, I love it when you say pretty little things like that.
Chill, Marty.
Don't get used to it, Marty.
Yeah.
So, what's your shoe size again, Mon?
42? 46? 32? 35?
35, Sonny. I like high heels. And because there's two of you, 2 pairs will do for a start.
Yeah, I'm sure they cost like a nickel or whatever money was back in this time. Were things still expensive? I don't know. Their time frames don't make any sense to me. Never mind. Their shoes could be very expensive. I don't know what their salary is like.
Anything for you, darling.
Yeah.
I don't want just anything, Marty. I want shoes.
She wants some shiz. You gotta get her some shiz.
Yes, ma'am.
Shiz.
See you at the PD?
At the PD, Mon.
Yeah. Alright, bye, Mon. Alright, let's talk to Blood Boil.
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
No, we just like messing with you.
No, sir.
Then stop pecking around here.
Okay. Maybe. No promises.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Alright, one more time.
Santino, you're doing that on purpose?
A little bit. Yeah. It's because you're just so cute with your big floppy ears.
No, sir. Never, sir.
I mean, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Then get the out of here.
Okay, thanks for not screaming at us. Alright, I think I've exhausted all my dialogue. Oh, right! Timothy! Let's talk to this idiot.
How the hell did you find your way here, Tim? Always where the trouble is.
Yeah, it's like you have a police scanner. Do they exist in your world? I don't know if the technology has gone that far.
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind behind all the dark dealings in this city.
I don't know what you're talking about, guys. Who told you?
I wish.
I don't think you're smart enough. You are a sky rat.
I wish too, because then we could legally throw you in jail.
Yeah, as if what you just now was legal.
I love your sense of humor, Sonny.
Man, you were technically allowed to come in. He sort of invited you.
I wasn't joking.
Squawk.
So, where did you get the scoop?
Are you kidding me? The whole city's talking about you. You've left quite the mess behind.
We didn't leave the mess. We were thrown into the mess. That's the difference.
That I admit.
We didn't leave, no. We didn't, well, I mean, we kind of left a sinking ship behind, but that wasn't really us, and there was a gun battle on the roads. That was us, so we didn't instigate it. We just visited a lot of places. We didn't destroy them.
Well, it's a miracle that all of the city's smear sheet journalists aren't here already. Oh, while we're at it, will you give me an exclusive interview?
No.
Clock off, Tim.
Hey!
Okay, maybe.
Just one quote, guys. They say you've taken down the whole Wessler empire. They say...
I say you're full of shit, Tim, and you can quote me on that.
Does this mean Natasha's gonna take over Wessler's dealings? Is it, or were they married, or they were just dating? Interesting. Well, I mean, technically, Ibn's dead. Actually, both of the brothers are dead. Look at this stuff one more time, I guess. Oh, crap, they're here too. Hey, it's Bosco and Gabriel and Sebastian. All right, let's talk to Olivia before we talk to Bosco.
Hey, Olivia.
Marty?
I just, wanted to thank you.
For what exactly?
For trying to save us.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job while I had it. Now my employer's dead, so I don't have a job anymore.
Sorry, I'm sure you could find another job. You're pretty forceful.
I didn't even think of that.
And probably resourceful.
Of course you didn't.
Marty doesn't think that far ahead. We just created a huge vacuum in the criminal underworld.
Can I do anything to help?
I think I'll manage. I always do.
Oh, okay, fine. That's cool. Maybe you can find your... Wait, are you a crow? Because then you can go find your murder.
If there's anything at all.
Thank you, Martin. There's no need for that.
All right, if you insist. All right, hey, it's Bosco. Let's talk to Bosco.
You're a good boy, Bosco. Nice work.
You're the goodest boy.
You know, folks, somebody's gotta take care of the real police work while you're tearing up the city.
Okay, we were not tearing up the city. We politely visited the brothel. We were knocked unconscious. We politely visited the Czar Club. We stole something. We politely visited Mullen's newsstand. We politely visited Zib. No destruction happened until those two numbnuts started shooting at us, okay? and then threw us on a boat, tried to set it on fire. We called them reptiles. Now I'm wondering if he was just calling them reptiles as like a insult. Like, oh, you're a couple of snakes. I don't know. But then we met a snake, and he was cool. He was actually a really nice guy.
Sorry for the mess, Bosco, but you know us.
Chicken police is gonna chicken police.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
Yeah.
How did you catch them? After the gunshot, I was sure these two would show up. They have a habit of doing that.
It is true.
They were already in cuffs before then, Sonny. We had the house surrounded. If you could have hung on, maybe nobody would have died.
Whoa, we didn't kill him.
Hey, a second longer and it would have been us.
That's true, too. He has said now it's time for you to die.
That's your story.
Ask Natasha, she was there.
Cluck you sideways, Bosco.
Yeah.
Nice catch, Bosco. You can mount them on your wall as trophies.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I wish I could, Sonny.
Isn't that murder? Okay, what? Let's talk to Gabriel, the bobcat.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen?
Wait, they're not in cuffs. Yeah, that's all you seem to be able to say.
we're honestly very sorry it had to end like this.
Maybe if you weren't criminals, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, this peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
For myself, I'm glad, gentlemen. I would have sincerely regretted it if we had to shoot both of you, but unfortunately, that seemed to be the only solution to this rather nasty situation. Fortunately, it didn't turn out that way. Joyful.
Yeah, you guys didn't have to die. You're probably just gonna get in trouble for, reckless use of a firearm and discharging a firearm from a moving vehicle and a whole bunch of other things that I don't know the names of.
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long, chickens. Wessler may be dead, but his empire still won't crumble.
Yeah, we still have to deal with Mongrel Mick. If.
Oh, look at that. He can talk.
Good job, Gabriel. You learned words.
In complex sentences, too.
I know, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
Complex.
Amazing.
Okay. Stop pushing your luck, guys.
I hope we'll meet again, gentlemen.
Oh, wow, you're quite polite. It means you're gonna try to take revenge on us?
So do I, Shakespeare. And while you're sitting in your cell, you could teach your famous manners to your friend, too.
Yeah.
Maybe I will, Mr. Featherland.
You're quite polite for a sheep.
I certainly hope so, pal.
You don't even seem to go with the rest of them. You're kind of your independent guy. You're very much not like a sheep. Alright, bye Gabriel. Bye Sebastian? Barnaby? Marticus? I forgot what your name is. Anyway, later Bosco. Later Olivia. Anything else around here? No? Timothy? The Rat Knight? Oh look! It's Philmar!
You? What are you doing here?
I was just driving around. You know.
Wait, are you still drunk?
Trying to feed your grandpa? So? Was it a case? Were you, maybe investigating us?
What can I say, Sonny? Am I busted?
Maybe.
Did someone hire you to follow us?
Yeah.
I just had to keep an eye on you and not get involved. That's all. I admit there were a couple of crazy situations when it was hard not to.
Yeah, like when we almost died on a burning sinking ship.
But you managed somehow, right?
Yeah.
A professional's a professional, my friend.
And you? You are a professional.
Yeah, thanks. So you won't tell us who hired you, whatever we do?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't, my friend. I made a promise.
Did Molly hire you?
You and your promises.
Yeah.
Some people still take them seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You're a real piece of guano. You know that?
Are there bats in this world?
Of course.
Oh yeah, Murdoch.
I've learned everything from you old fart.
How young are you? You sound drunk. Are you just perpetually talk like that?
I think I have an idea who hired you, Phil.
Let's start with an M and Ellen with a Y.
Hey, stop it right there. I don't want to know who you think.
Yeah.
Oh, are you afraid your reaction would give you away?
Yeah.
Huh, you wish, pal.
Well, then I can say.
Anyway, it's good to see you here, Hawkeye.
Yeah. Right on target.
I'm glad you made it out alive. It didn't take you much.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, not much.
Mm-hmm, indeed.
So, here they are, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicken Police in the flesh.
Oh, you got us.
Damn it, Tim. Drop it and cluck off.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Oh, no, boys. This time, You deserve it.
You brought down a big empire.
What the cluck did you say, boss?
What?
Stand up straight and try to look like someone who's glad to be alive.
Yeah. Appreciate it just this once. Then you can go get yourselves stupid drunk.
Yes, sir, we'll try.
Don't try, do.
Ooh, attention chicken police. Say cheese.
Can they say cheese? They just kind of open and close their mouths. Birds of a feather flock together. The chicken police is back in Essen. Winston Empire on the run. And the chicken police. Wessler is dead. Natasha Katsenko went missing. What? All of an empire. Thanks to Santita Featherland and Martin McChicken. The chicken police. Following animal species were not included in this game. The Indo-Chinese tiger, the northern white rhino, Spix macaw, Hawaiian tree snail, Indian cheetah, Lagos gleaner. Oh wow. Are these all extinct animals? Mostly because during the development of the game 2018-2020, all these species have been declared extinct according to the lowest possible scientific estimate. Between 200 and 2,000 extinctions occur every year. That is 1,000 times higher than the natural extinction rate. Oh. I mean, it kind of ended on a high note, and then you guys gotta make us all depressed and sad. Well, I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like about it was that the criminal was somebody who was suffering from a mental condition. But I guess using villains that are just pure evil as your motive is like, you really don't have any character depth to it. But he could have just had be a troubled individual. It didn't have to be someone who was schizophrenic. Maybe he could have been accidentally placed into the facility because his family didn't understand him. And that might have been a little bit more appreciable. Maybe. Oh, these are actually based on actual movies. The animals and design. Wow. Yeah, fascinating. I mean, when they revealed that there was the twist of the twin, you kind of automatically knew that was going to happen, but it was still really entertaining. It was a fun little story. I really liked all the characters you got to meet. Between Marty and Sunny, I think those guys are cool. Monaco's really awesome. She's a really great character. You gotta love Zip. He's silly. Love your little trash panda raccoons. Well, who were your favorite animals in this game, character-wise? I thought Captain Marsh was pretty hilarious. The capybara, Captain Marsh. Smells like a pirate. Drinks like one, too. Talks like one, too. He probably drinks like one, too. I don't know if he actually drinks. He's a dogger, and he stinks. Dr. Sesus Quetzalcoatl was a lot of fun too. I actually like that guy. I liked how you think, oh, it's a snake, oh, he's scary. And he's like, no, actually, he's a really friendly, really awesome guy. And he's friends with Mullen the Beaver. Yeah. You know, we never met, what's her name, Monica? Marty's partner. We never met him. Marty's partner, her. We never met her. So we really don't know, like, what, who she was supposed to be. They just provided. I was always confused because some characters called her his wife and other people called her his partner. Booba was a lot of fun, the Eagle Owl.
It's dead.
Yeah. So, anyway, what are your thoughts on the game? Did you like it? What was your favorite part about the story? Who was your favorite character? Go ahead and leave a comment and share what your thoughts were about the group and maybe what your thoughts are for...
Natasha?
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
You know very well.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha. But if it's any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now, somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig all day. It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe.
Whatever happens, happens. Alright. Well, that was Chicken Police, painted red. That was a fun little ending. Alright, well, you know my thoughts. I enjoyed it. I actually liked it. I really like good story and interesting characters. I don't know if it's like a great story or how much it was cliche. I'm glad Marty and Sonny didn't die. It was like cliche stories, you know, when a cop says, I'm about to retire, and then they get killed. And then Sonny's that young gun guy who wants to get back one last piece of action, and then he dies. So it was really nice that they didn't die. Actually, most of the characters didn't die. The only people that really died were just talked about, or, Albert. So, anyway. Yeah, go ahead and share your thoughts with the rest of the group. I said that. And, if you're curious about to see what I play next and what I do next, go ahead and, leave a subscribe. And a like if you enjoyed it. And tell your friends. Maybe even check out Chicken Police yourself and see maybe you chose different choices for the interrogation/questioning. Maybe in the next one we'll see who Marty's actual partner is. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Until next time, you have yourselves a nice everything. Bye. Mason, no talking.